Okay. Well, I call this meeting of the Historic Preservation Commission to order on Monday, March 4th at 5:30 PM. Do we have any public comments? Okay. Well, do we have approval for the minutes from the regular meeting of January 8th, 2024?
Make a motion to be approved.
Motion by Darrell,
I'll second.
second by Anita. All right. Jason Wells,
Yes.
Nathan Turner.
I was absent.
Oh, that's right, you were, weren't you? Sorry, never mind. Anita Charlatan,
Yes.
Valerie Duncan,
Yes.
Darrell Covington,
Yes.
Aaron Rooney.
Yes. Approving the minutes.
You made it.
And Menekes. Okay, perfect.
In the nick of time.
Passes 5-0.
Okay. Our next item is HPC application number 23-022. Discussion and potential action on a request for a certificate of compliance for the reconstruction of the front facade area for the building located at 108 East Oklahoma Avenue.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The commission may remember, or committee may remember, may remember that back in January, the same applicants came forward. They owned the building at 108 East Oklahoma. It had the greenish tile on the front of it, and they came to get permission to remove such tile, and it was granted, but one of the conditions was that they were to have a rendering back by this meeting. As you will see in your packet, they have done so. They have the full rendering for the front. This application will also include, they're doing new upper story windows, which are aluminum clad, which I was happy to see because that's a actual, somebody doing it, I guess, the right way in that. And they're already having a business that's going in it, so there'll be a projecting sign and facade sign, signage as part of the full approval. With that, I'll give it back to the commission. The applicant is here. Mr. and Mrs. Goodwin are here. They'll probably be able to answer any questions you have. Are there any that you have of staff? If not, I'll,
Mr. and Mrs.
Yep.
Goodwin, would you like to
yeah.
come to the podium?
Hello.
Hi. Do
If
you
I,
have any questions?
oh, I was gonna say, if I could, real quick, on the facade, is that gonna be the existing brick and you're gonna take basically nicely power wash the green away and it's gonna be the natural brick?
That's what we're gonna
Correct.
try to do.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
I mean, there's some fixing stuff to be done also.
Yeah, there probably will, okay. I just wanted to make sure, because in the rendering, I assume that's what it was, because it didn't say new brick, it didn't say paint, so I was assuming it was bringing it back to its original brick.
That's the hope.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And we'll have to restore, obviously, the areas that have the crumbling.
No, absolutely, yeah, okay,
Great brick guy,
perfect, thank you.
great brick guy.
Okay, well, I think Dan mentioned it was aluminum-clad wood windows for the second. Okay, the Happy Sandwich sign, is that a planter box or is it a sign attached to the brick?
It's a planter box with a sign attached to the planter box.
Okay,
Correct, and then this is our blade sign, which will be directly above the door.
And it'll be backlit.
Yeah, and it'll be backlit, it's not just a metal sign.
Okay, that's the only concern I had is per the code, you can't have any backlit signs.
Got it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, it will not be
Yeah.
backlit.
Right, I was gonna say, everything but the backlit part looked
We
nice.
actually added the backlit part right before this
We were
meeting.
gonna put it
We were
on a
gonna go-
timer.
yeah.
Oh,
Start.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
Unfor-
we can just not have it backlit.
Right, I was just gonna say,
got some
otherwise,
signage
yeah,
guidelines, yeah.
unfortunately, that's not allowed.
If that's the case, I might be back at some point in the future with some kind of like a gooseneck light looking down, would that be?
Yes,
allowed?
you can have accent lighting on a building that would then theoretically light up
Light up the sign.
signs and that,
Got it.
yeah. It just can't be your traditional backlit.
Okay.
noted.
Austin does signage for his work, so he's the sign.
Oh,
he's
okay.
our sign guy.
Good.
any other comments? or-
My only comment
I guess here, I'm looking at the entrance door for the Happy Sandwich. Just a suggestion, you know, that's a pretty long span for that window wall with it being a left-hand swing, so it's gonna be slamming on the right-hand side, so it might be a little forced, might cause some wear over time. You might consider flipping that to a right-hand swing, just to, you know, I don't know what kind of reinforcement they'll be doing, but I've seen on older buildings where, you know, there's just not a lot that you can do to strengthen that glass wall there.
Yeah, that storefront is old.
Yeah.
It's gonna need some reinforcing. We had a storefront company come look at it, but, we'll pass that along to the,
Just
yeah,
a-
that's a good thought.
Just to switch the swings, that, anytime that you can have a door slamming on something solid is good.
Yeah, that's a good move.
What are the planter boxes gonna be constructed out of?
Wood and then some kind of insert to keep it from dripping down
Yeah.
onto the street below, so I assume
Touche.
it'll be steel.
Our architect had done a bunch of these in the Wheeler district, and instead of filling them with soil, they actually just have a planter pot in, and then the plant, and it actually
Right,
has
yeah.
the water receptacle.
Yeah.
And then the plant hangs over, and it looks like it's a planter box, but it's actually just pots in there.
Yeah.
So he's done this before. We didn't actually ask for that, and he included it in the drawing, and
I
we
love,
liked it.
I love
Yeah.
it.
So it's, you know,
Yeah,
we
that's
thought
cool.
we'd bring it to you guys.
Drip was my biggest concern with it also.
Right.
For sure.
And then there's also the possibility of just doing fake plants up there, but
That probably won't happen.
that's not our.
They're green all year round.
Happy sandwich. Why not like stoic sandwich? No, happy's good. Who came up with that name?
I did.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
I actually was searching for the logo I wanted, which you guys saw, and named it based on the logo before I had the logo made. So it was like, I want it
about
to be
a
a
feel.
happy sandwich.
Yeah.
As we kept going, it was like, happy sandwich might just be it. Yeah.
we love it.
Why
Yeah,
do I
yeah.
see dancing sandwiches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically what we saw too.
Looks more like he's kind of chilling to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a few
we
iterations.
wanted him to look satisfied.
No, it's good. It's great.
I appreciate the detail there on the I-beam with the soldier course. It's overlooked a lot.
Yes.
That seems to be the best solution. Our neighbor has his I-beam exposed, but with some of the crumbling around ours, we thought we'd better just mason in the whole thing and
Yeah.
get it solidified.
So all you guys found behind there is just wood and brick. Huh?
Yeah, so from the inside, I demoed the inside first, and I think I said this last meeting, but they essentially covered everything with plywood and then made a, like a system of, I'm going blank on the name because of public speaking, but boards across and up and down, and then put that green material on top of that. So there was like a plywood base and then a
Oh.
structure to hold up the storefront and then the storefront. And we removed each layer one by one. And from the inside, the windows were covered with a bunch of plywood. So it was like multiple layers on the inside, multiple layers on the outside. Every time we removed a layer, it was like, oh,
Surprise.
another layer. All right.
No more questions.
No more
I have a stupid
questions?
question on the windows. The top, how did you, do you have to replace the entire glass all the way up to the top where you've got that intricate kind of, are those all the same piece?
That detailing is not attached to the current windows, so it is attached to the trim, like the return trim. So we'll keep what we can of the return trim and then just replace with the, single hung windows, because they're so large. But yeah, we wanted to save that, and it's not attached to the windows, so I feel like we got lucky there. Give
This
Melissa
sketching.
some.
Yeah.
Our architect, his name is Josh
Hogsett.
and he's a young architect. He's done it like Red Rooster, 30th Street Market, Wheeler District, a bunch of the new Oklahoma City projects. He just has a bunch of cool architectural programs. I liked that when I
He's
saw
Yeah.
just very modern,
Yeah.
and we,
He's
Looks
a
kind of like a poster.
Yeah.
we liked it. I had asked for something more traditional, and when, we got our renderings back, I was happy to see something actually more modern. Fresh, young.
Right.
Any more comments, or
Not coming up with
then
it now.
do I hear a motion?
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
Thank you.
Jason
Say
Wells?
yes, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jason Wells?
Yes.
Nathan Turner?
Yes.
Anita Charlatan?
Yes.
Valerie Duncan?
Yes.
Darrell Covington?
Yes.
Aaron Rooney?
Yes.
Okay, now it's approved.
Ah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Now
guys.
let's see a happy
Congratulations.
sandwich.
Yes.
Our next item is HPC application number 24-001, discussion and potential action on a request for a certificate of compliance for Mouthful Confections and Friends. Staff report?
Thank you, Madam Chair. As indicated, this is for window signage. This is at 117 West Oklahoma Avenue. They just recently opened, looking for window signage, Mouthful Confections, and then on the other one, I think it says Friends and Friends. The proposed signage is well within the guidelines, so with that, I'll give it back to the commission, and the applicant is here if you have questions.
Would the applicants like to come to the podium?
I don't know that we necessarily have anything to say. We're fairly new, actually, we're very new at this, but we're here to see if we can get permission to get some signage.
Okay. Any comments, or?
Are you David?
Yeah. And Michelle.
I want to catch you after the meeting.
Okay, all right.
I'll make a motion then.
Well, wait a minute.
Oh, sorry.
We're not there. I will say, I haven't been by your storefront, I haven't seen it, but it was pointed out to me that there is a neon sign in the window that does not pertain to open or closed.
Okay.
And if I'm correct, that's against the code,
Okay.
so. Any other comments?
What is it?
A neon sign that's not an open or closed sign.
Oh.
He had said we could hang stuff.
We can see, well, we'll probably have to talk after the meeting. I don't want to open up a can of worms here.
That's fine.
It
Yeah, we
would
can
be
definitely
one,
take it down.
it would be just one of probably every building in downtown.
Well, that was pointed out to me.
Yeah, no,
For
I
the-
understand. We'll see. That's, yeah. But
Regarding this sign, I make a motion?
Yeah, you make.
I'll
Your
second. Second.
Okay, well, there's a motion by Aaron and a second by Nathan. All right. Jason Wells,
Yes.
Nathan Turner,
Yes.
Anita Charlatan,
Yes.
Valerie Duncan,
Yes.
Darrell Covington,
Yes.
and Adam Rooney.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you,
I do
folks.
have one question, I'm sorry. So on neon signs, I mean, can they be like hanging close to the window, or just
We
cannot
can-
be attached?
We can talk after the
Okay.
meeting.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your shop looks good, by the way. Congratulations on opening.
Thank you. Worked really hard.
Yeah, you did.
And tasty.
Thank you.
Our next item is HPC application number 24-002, discussion and potential action on a request for certificate of compliance for the Mini Melba Cinema facade signage.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. This building is the old J.C. Penney building, right there, right off of Oklahoma Avenue. Anyway, as you can see, they're looking for a facade sign around 240 square feet, which is still within, it's big, but technically by our guidelines, it's within its realm. You can have actually probably up to an 800 square foot facade sign if you wanted to. Because the facade signs are, you can't have more than 1/3 of the total facade of your building. So, anyway, with that, I'll give it back to the committee.
Is the applicant here?
Yes, the applicant is here.
Thank you for coming.
Sure.
Is this, it says hand painted, is this painted directly onto
Correct.
the brick? Or,
Well, onto the paint that's on top of the brick, yeah. Because that brick will be repainted the same color there, and then this goes on top of it. yeah.
okay. Any comments? Questions?
No, I haven't looked at, I can't remember what the paint is like, but if there's any bleed through. I'll think about it, and I'll talk to you if it comes up. I'm good. Apologies.
What color is it painted?
Brick.
No, I mean, what's the brick color painted?
There is no
Oh,
brick, it's
currently.
like a,
It's like a
it's
plaster
a
type
stucco,
thing.
almost
Stucco,
like a
yeah.
stucco that's been painted.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to prevent the bleed through is tough sometimes, is what I was thinking, but address it when you're doing it.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve.
So you're-
I'll second.
Jason, second, all right. Jason Wells,
Yes.
Nathan Turner,
Yes.
Anita Charlatan,
Yes.
Valerie Duncan,
Yes.
Daryl Covington, sorry, Daryl,
Yes.
and Aaron Rooney.
Yes.
All right,
All right, thank you.
6-0.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next item of business is HPC application number 24-003, discussion and potential action on a request for a certificate of compliance for the Strive Wellness Lounge facade, window, and projecting signage.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The applicant cannot be here. He has the same business in Stillwater and unfortunately could not make it to the meeting, so I just wanted to mention that. It wasn't because he didn't care. But as you will see, it's for facade signage, window signage, and then the projecting sign. The projecting sign will be similar to what was there before when it was State Farm. The picture that was sent, which is the all-blue one, that's the actual projecting sign, or how the projecting sign will look, the blue color. And then, again, the rendering shows what the building and windows are proposed. And the projecting sign will be in the exact same location as the previous one, where there's an existing bracket in that there on, yeah, right there it shows.
Any thoughts, comments? Concerns?
Nope.
Well, then, do I hear a motion?
I make a motion to approve.
All right.
I'll second.
Got a second. Jason Wells,
Yes.
Nathan Turner,
Yes.
Anita Charlatan,
Yes.
Valerie Duncan,
Yes.
Daryl Covington,
Yes.
and Aaron Rooney.
Yes.
All right. Perfect.
Okay, on to the next item. Is there any staff comments?
None, thank you.
Are there any commissioner comments? Do I need to make a motion for adjournment?
You can just say we're adjourned.
We're adjourned.